Hey Wild Drifters! I bet you are aware about toxic Wild Rift players, and no doubt you've already faced some of them. Unfortunately, this is a dark side of every online community, and Wild Rift is not an exception. People came to the game and pressed a find a match button to enjoy and have fun, and not to suffer because of someone's toxicity. So I've got 5 effective tips for you about how to deal with an overwhelming toxic behavior of your teammates and reduce your level of stress because of it. Tip number 1. Don't react to toxicity. I know it might sound obvious and difficult at the same time. I know it's not easy to be quiet when somebody is harassing you verbally, but it is a key to stop the troll. They try to affect you and cause you pain, and if you react to their offensive words, they begin to understand that they won. I was experimenting on this for a long time now. I even tried to be as toxic as them, but it made things even worse. So I choose to ignore evil. And you can do so by tip number 2, muting them completely. Thankfully, the game has such feature. Once you've done that, trolls could no longer damage your mood and mental health. You simply don't see what they write or ping. Very convenient and super effective. This way, it will be even easier not to react. Let them boil in their own anger, and no need to wait until they ruin your mood. Mute them right after their first ping or offensive chat message. Believe me, they will not stop or get better. Tip number 3. You also can and should report toxic players. After the match, you can report players who verbally abused you during the match, and justice will prevail. Unfortunately, the report system is so abused by players, as they often report teammates for their bad game performance or poor pick or anything else that is not related to actual important issues. So sometimes it's hard for the game algorithms to understand whether a player really deserves his punishment or not. But you could ask your team in a game chat to report a toxic player for verbal abuse. And this way, the chance for him to get punished will be significantly increased. Tip number 4. Use the avoid list feature. Once you finish a game and enter the post-game lobby, you'll be able to add someone from the game to your avoid list. This will prevent you from being matched with the same players until the list resets at the start of every week. But you should keep in mind that this feature allows you to add a very few people, and also it's not working on high elo, only from Iron to Diamond. Once you've reached Master, this feature is no longer available for you, and honestly, I don't understand why. Maybe developers suggest that the amount of toxicity is decreasing with high elo, but it's not like that at all. Toxicity levels are all relatively the same on every ranked tier. Maybe they will fix this in the future, but for now this tip is only suitable for those who are diamond and below. Tip number 5. Take breaks. If you're feeling overwhelmed or distressed by toxic behavior, it's important to take breaks from the game to give yourself time to recharge. It's okay to step away and come back later when you're feeling better. Don't play when you're in an awful mental state. This will likely cause you to lose more often and tilt during games, even if there are no toxic players in your current team. Make yourself some tea with or without sugar, eat some tasty biscuit and chillax a little bit. Distract yourself by going for a walk, talking to someone you love, or play with a pet. Wild Rift is not going anywhere farther than your phone or tablet, and you definitely will return to it once you're healed and ready to enjoy the game again. Write in the comments how you deal with toxicity, hit a like if you got some value from this video, and I'll see you somewhere in the Rift. Bye!